Hey everyone, I'm the Real Gil. My name's MG, and I am here to talk about the iPhone 5. This is the brand new iPhone from Apple, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at just some of the practical changes from the iPhone 4S. So let's go ahead and get started. So you got the box. The box is pretty straightforward. Like all Apple products, in the box you got your little cart for the phone, instructions and stickers underneath every one of those stickers. Wall adapter. Your previous wall adapters for the 4 and 4S will work, as well as the iPad 2 and the new iPad. And then you got the new earbuds. I haven't opened these yet. Typically I don't use Apple earbuds, but I'm going to try these out. I'm going to get those to you in a different review, a separate review. So you've got the dock connector as well. You used to have the 30-pin USB dock connector, and now you've got the, I believe it's an 8-pin or a 10-pin reversible lightning connector, and it's really small. It's about the same width, a little bit smaller than the width, and it's significantly significantly smaller width-wise. So we're going to go ahead and put those down and jump right into the devices. So I had the iPhone 4S for about a year and a half, and it's in pretty perfect condition. I had a life-proof case on it, and I didn't have any problems with it. And when the iPhone 5 came out, I walked in, bought one, and I've noticed immediately that it is significantly thinner. You can't tell right here, but the original dimensions on the iPhone 4S were 4.5 inches vertical, so that's the height, 4.5 inches. You had 2.31 inches horizontal, and then you had 0.37 inches thick. Now, comparing that to the new iPhone 5, if I can get a message, you got the dimensions of being 4.87 inches tall, so almost 5 full inches being tall, height-wise, 2.31 inches width-wise, so this didn't change, 2.31, excuse me, they're exactly the same width, and then 0.3, so a full 0.07 inches thinner. Now, you may notice from, I don't have this one on, but you may notice that the screen is bigger as well. It's got a full, I believe, 4-inch screen versus a 3.5-inch screen, and this is true HD resolution, true 16:9, resolution aspect ratio. So the iPhone 5, 1136 pixels by 640. The iPhone 4S, 960 by 640. So it's got a little bit more vertical space there. A lot of things changed with the iPhone 5, in addition to the connector speed, connector size. The processor speed, I believe, is a dual-core 1 gigahertz processor. Can't really remember what this was, and I don't think it was a gigahertz. It was the A5 processor versus the A6. This now features full wireless in, 802.11 in, and on the 5 gigahertz spectrum, so in layman's terms, it's fast. It's also on LTE, on the AT&T network, real, true LTE. That's kind of behind the curve, because most phones, especially a ton of Android phones, already had LTE connectivity on Verizon and AT&T. So that's not really a selling point of the device as a revolutionary device, but certainly as an iPhone user, you're going to notice some speed pickup. In fact, I've had in my area, I've had 8 megabits up, or 8 megabits down, 3 megabits up, which is significantly faster than the less than 1 up and down that I was getting before. The question is, do you want an iPhone 5? So if you had an iPhone 4S, and again, I'm picking these up for the first time together, this is significantly heavier. This is very light. In fact, this is so light that it's actually a problem. People have been complaining that it's so light, but it has been performing very well in drop tests. I'll go ahead and I'll link a couple videos at the end providing drop tests of this phone and the Samsung Galaxy S3, I believe. But so iOS 6.1 or 6.0 or whatever's on it, it's really great. Interesting software called Panorama. It provides that all you have to do is move the screen, or move the camera across very slowly, so you turn it, and it will create a panoramic image just by moving your camera, moving your phone across. So that's pretty neat. Before it didn't do that, and that's not software. Well, it is software, but it's not included on 4S. Siri got an upgrade, which is, yeah, okay, whoop-de-doo. Do you want this phone compared to if you already have an iPhone 4S? If you are going to spend money on a brand new phone, and you never had an iPhone, get an iPhone 5, it's great. If you're gonna spend money and you need a phone that is open, something that you can change, something that you could possibly develop for if you're a programmer and you wanna stay away from closed systems, then don't get the iPhone 5. It's not the Messiah, it's nothing really revolutionary, but when compared to the iPhone 4S, it's just thinner, better, greater, faster, stronger, things like that. If you want, to carry over all your apps from the iPhone, certainly get it. And again, it's hard to compare the iPhone 5 to all the Android devices out there because the iPhone 5 is playing catch up with a lot of the Android devices. Android's had a ton of devices out there that have already done everything the iPhone 5 has done or is doing. And it's been doing it longer, so they've got a little bit of a jump on it. But it is an Apple product. It is very slim and very well built. It doubles as an iPod. It can do a ton of things. It does it very, very efficiently and very quickly. But again, it is an iPhone, so unless you jailbreak it, you're not going to get a lot of open use out of it. It's a very closed system. You're going to have to go through Apple for that. But in my opinion, yeah, you probably want to get the iPhone 5 if you're looking at upgrading. If you got the iPhone 4S a couple months back and you really don't need anything extra, if you just want it because it's shiny, wait a little bit, they're going to go down. But there are notable differences. This is much quicker than the iPhone 4S, thinner, slimmer, not as heavy. This is very heavy compared to this. And it doesn't have a glass back. I didn't say that before. It doesn't have a glass back. It's got a silver or a matte blued black back on the black models, and it's aluminum. So this will scratch, but it won't break so much. And again, this glass is pretty tough. So it moved the lightning connector on the bottom, as well as the headphone jack, which is common, or it's getting more common now. So yeah, that's my review of the iPhone 5. Real quick and dirty practical review of the iPhone 5. If you have any questions that you would like me to answer, please go ahead and put them in the comment section below. Hit subscribe. I'm not sure what side it's on. Hit subscribe, and because there's going to be a lot more of these videos coming out about a few other things. Next video is going to be about solar panels and how to create them and how to solder them together cell by cell and actually get some use out of the sun. So until then, I'm the Real Gil, MG.